Hey everybody, look how great these pens are. But here's what really happens when I go to make them. I'm picking a few different types of glitter to see how they land in the resin. And I'm picking colors completely based on mood. I'm going to test 3 resin molds of different shapes, and these molds came with the ballpoint refills. And I'm using the brand Craft Resin, epoxy resin that comes out crystal clear. This resin mixes 1 to 1. Mix your resin slowly to generate as few bubbles as possible. I wipe down each of the pen molds with an alcohol wipe to help with bubbles when I pour the resin in. And then I insert the ink inserts into the mold into a very fine hole that's in the tip. That should protect the tip of the ink from the resin once I pour the resin into the mold. Here I combine the resin, color, and glitter and pour it into each of the pen molds. I keep other tiny molds around my workspace so that if I have leftover resin, I can pour it in there, things like ornaments or earrings. From here, I'm ready to transfer my items into my resin curing box. This box runs about 1 hour to help accelerate drying. I am testing pen molds to see if it's worth your resin. See you in part 2 when we do the big reveal. All right, here's the pen mold that was actually worth the resin. I had a clear winner, and it was the square pen, mainly because it had a clean release, required no sanding, the distribution of the glitter was perfect, and it was the least frustration. I really wanted this round pen mold to win, but it took twice the work. You had to do extra sanding because there was a lip on the top, and I've made this before, and it consistently happens. Sometimes it's not even raised, it's sunk in. So it just requires extra work and more finishing time. If you don't mind extra finishing, it's beautiful, but you're just paying in time. In last place is what I'll call the flat pen. This pen consistently gets a bubble up by the tip of the ink. I've tried many different ways to have that bubble be eliminated, but frankly, it just wastes resin and it makes me mad. So that's my loser. And my pro tip is never skimp on wrapping because you can really elevate your projects. I test crafts so you don't have to. Follow for more honest results, and thanks for watching.